Hey guys, welcome to Outlaw Edge Blade Works. I hope you can hear everything. The video and the sound is okay right now. I'm actually out in my garage. I had to come out here and stoke the fire, and I had a knife on me, and I was messing around making some feather sticks and stuff to throw in the fire, and happened to have a camera and a tripod on me, so do a quick little knife review. This is my Cold Steel Finn-Wolf. Highly recommended. 90-degree spine here. I had to mess around with it a little bit to get it to throw sparks off a fire steel. And these little dots right here, those are those glow-in-the-dark dots. They glow in the dark so that you could see them at night and whatever. And this lanyard's off of another knife. I have a bunch of knives and just figured this lanyard would fit kind of nice. That way when it's in my pocket I can just pull my knife out if I need it out in the woods or whatever. And this thing's filthy right now. This is my everyday carry, so it's just beat on every day, and it's usually pretty nasty. But this is a Scandi grind, I guess is what you call this one. I mean, it's a little bit more than a Scandi, I guess, but extremely sharp. And I've never sharpened it. I've actually just kind of stropped it with like 2500 wet dry paper, automotive wet dry paper, and it's still real sharp. And then I've also stropped it on leather, and I mean, the thing is just crazy sharp. You know, it'll cut through paper and all these other tests that this is a great bushcrafting knife though. The only thing that you know, when you turn the knife around like this, you can see how this digs into your hand really bad right here. So it's not a real good bushcrafting knife. I mean, this is more of like a bushcrafting blade, but the knife itself, I mean, there's no hot spots on this at all. And I've used this for hours, but I've noticed that when you do a reverse cut like this and you start to dig in, it really digs in the bottom of your, you know, the palm of your hand right here. And I'm trying to keep you on screen here. But anyways, it's got an awesome pocket clip, and one of my complaints is I like knives that have low carry in the pockets. And this one here, you can see it's about right there. About that much of it sticks up out of your pocket when you're carrying this every day. And I catch myself poking my arm, or, you know, my stomach or my side, and when I'm bending over and using this, carrying this knife when it's in my pocket. But other than that, I mean, it's really strong. I was really surprised. You know, it looks kind of like a cheap plastic right here, but it's got a really nice lock too. But I was really surprised. You know, I thought it was going to be kind of a cheaper knife, but you know how Cold Steel is. I mean, they're bulletproof, and I've batoned with this thing and everything, and this lock is just awesome. I mean, it's really strong, and you can see it right here where it pokes up when you unlock the blade, and it's got a nice spot right here where it's where it locks into, and you can see it lock as I pull this up here. And I've never had any problems with any of the bolts or the pocket clip coming loose. It's a really well built knife. One of the things though is when you're using a Scandi, you can roll over the edge, and I was messing around with it earlier, and I noticed that somewhere on here you can see where there's a little spot where it took a nick out. There's a little nick in the blade somewhere here. I need to go through and clean it up and resharpen it. And I believe this is AUS 8 steel. I'm almost positive that's what this is. And it's got a really nice little, you know, spot where you can open it up with your finger. It's easy to open one-handed. It's got a crazy sharp end on it right here. And you know, it'd be really hard to break that tip because of the way this is set up. It's not a drop point. And like I said, this is more of like a bushcrafting style end here. But I mean, it's a great knife. I have no complaints about this thing. Highly recommend it. Like I was telling you, getting ready to tell you a while ago, it's if you do use it a lot, you have to resharpen it. It holds a good edge, but at the same time, it kind of, that edge is so sharp that it kind of softens a little bit. I don't really sharpen it, you know, other than real fine wet dry automotive paper or leather. I don't ever have to throw it on a stone or nothing like that, or a ceramic rod. But I love the knife. It's a great knife, and this was gifted to me by Jay. Thanks, brother. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching YouTube, and please subscribe to my channel. I'm new to YouTube, so please be nice. You've probably heard me say that before. If you don't want to be nice, that don't bother me either. Minnesota Outlaw Customs, MNOutlawCustoms.com.